you know, transforming their bodies, and they're looking in the mirror and they're thanking me. I mean, that feels great. Someone's like, Armon, you changed my life. And if somebody says that to me, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much. You changed my life. I got off drugs. I'm dating now. I can actually pick up attractive people. And so rather than, you know, living an unhealthy lifestyle, whether it be through drugs or unhealthy eating, it feels really good to change people's lives and have them appreciate it. You know, if it wasn't for bodybuilding, I don't know where I'd be today. Got back into competing about 7 weeks ago. I was out for almost 3 years. The motivation was just seeing all my clients do so well that I prep, and I just wanted to get back on stage. Because as a prep coach, you know, you want to, you know, win shows, look great. And I've been prepping people, you know, since I was 19. Just started with my friends just to get into it, and then it evolved to, you know, doing it full time for a living. I'll take on a client and I'll tell them, I'm not just there to take your money. I'll tell them, hey, you know, this is how I work. I'm a hard coach. If you're not a hard worker, we're not going to be a fit.
So, like, it's a lot of people do, like, teams, like, team this and team that. And so I did, like, a DD army, because all my clients are, if you're a wimp, you're not going to be my client. So I'm not like a team, like, oh, you look great when you don't, and stuff like that. So all my clients, they do well. A lot of bikini girls, you really have to say, you know, be very encouraging, even if they're not looking that great, which that's not going to make a champion. So when I grew up, when I was playing soccer, I played over Sweden, Denmark, and Germany. My coach, he was mean. Like, he made us all cry. He'd pull us off this field, and like even his own son, he's like, I'm embarrassed to call you my own son. He would start crying. So I grew up playing for a pretty tough coach, and so, but he was prepping us to go play pro soccer, and so that's why I think I got, you know, so I'm so hard on my clients, and these days a lot of people, they just want to do a show. So I ask them, why do you want to do a show? Do you just want to get up on stage? Do you want to see how good a shape you can get in, or do you want to go up there and win? A lot of people don't care to win anymore, and that's how the sport's changed so much. They just want to do a show. If I do a show, I'm going to win. If a guy's better than me, they're better than me, but I'm going to be my complete best. And that's what I expect out of my clients too, not just to go up there and just to do a show. I expect them to give it their all and come in their best package.
My name is Brian. Someone told me about, a friend of mine was looking for a trainer, and I was looking for a trainer to do physique. And I had no idea what to do. Like, I was trying to do physique, but I didn't really know how to eat, how to build up, how to train. And my other trainer didn't really teach me how to do that well. And when I came to Armon, pretty much everything was whatever he said. I just followed his advice, and for me it was like magic. My body just kind of transformed, and I was on stage and I showed people my pictures and they're like, what? Who is that? It doesn't even look like him. So Armon is, for me, he's been a great, not a trainer, but a friend also, somebody I can really trust. So.
Basically, I've always loved bodybuilding, and I've always wanted to get better at it, and so I met Armon. I was kind of struggling with drug addiction at the time, and I was really kind of misdirected and didn't have a lot going on, so it really changed my life in a lot of ways, and my life's just a lot better today. I mean, everything he said that he was going to do, he's always done, and did it 110%. Just look forward to the future. I'm really excited. That's it.
I think it's worth it. Some people are like, water's water, but I noticed a difference, and you can kind of see it's a little cloudy. That alkalinizes it, and it just tastes softer. It tastes like Fiji water. But I really don't spend my money on anything else. Like I don't go out party, club, or really go out to eat too much. So I got the machine, and I noticed a difference. And I also got it because when my mom got sick about a year and a half ago, cancer patients, they tell them to drink alkalinized water because you want to keep all the acidities out of your body. You know, she was in stage 4, so it was a little too late, but especially the early stages of cancer, stage 1, stage 2, it's been, you know, proven to help cancer a lot. Even the doctors, oncologist, or whatever kind of cancer you have, will tell you to drink alkalinized water. So I got this machine. That made me really get the machine for her, and I bring her gallons to drink for the whole week, and she liked the taste better too. It just tastes better. We're in Plano right now in my apartment. Here's some of my trophies. They're kind of scattered around. I started competing when I was 18. I won all 4 of my first shows, which is kind of rare. And then I went to the national level and I got 4th place. And I was like really upset because I didn't know how that felt to lose. And then I did Chad Nichols' show a couple weeks ago, and like they gave out these medals. It's called Pink Muscle Fest. So all the proceeds go to like cancer research, and this is not a cheap medal. I mean, this is like 2 pounds right here. And so the top 3 got these medals right here. And I didn't plan to do the show. I heard about it last minute, and it was in St. Louis. And so me and my buddy flew up there, and I did that just because it's a good cause. And I think that's awesome that he did that. Chad Nichols, I'm sure most people know who he is, and he lost his mother to cancer also, so that's why he put a show on like that. So all the tanning, all the entry fees, all the vendors, they were like selling, they had shirts like, you know, for donation money, so that was a really good cause. These other trophies are from local shows, Texas shows, overall wins. Bodybuilding is, you know, a lifestyle. You have to, if you want to be good, you have to live a lifestyle. You have to cook 6, 7, 8 meals, however you're eating a day. You have to train. You have to do your cardio. You have to get your sleep. But that doesn't have to define you. And if I go out with my buddies, I don't want to talk about bodybuilding. If I meet people out, if I go to a club or bar, which is rare, I don't want to talk about how big my arms are or what supplements I take. That's my job. Just like a doctor doesn't want to go somewhere and talk about medicine. I'm not really a party animal. I don't drink at all. I love movies. I like going to concerts. I'm real big into music. Love rock concerts. A couple of my good friends are in some really good bands. One of them's Parabel. You hear a little bit of their stuff at in the intros of some of this video. Love family time. Family is really important. Friends are really important. Going out to eat. I don't find it fun going to clubs, getting trashed, not remembering anything. That's not fun to me. I'm 30 years old, maybe for a short time when I was younger. But I'm in the gym and I'm out of here. You can ask people up here. I work out and I don't hang out. Like, I have a life, I have friends outside of the gym. So if you see me up here, I'm training my clients and I'm in and out. I'm not being rude, I'm not being, you know, not friendly. It's my work, and I have my work. And I have my home life and my own personal life. I played when I was younger, and I had a horrible teacher. I had 30-minute sessions, so me and my 3 best friends went to him. I was in 6th grade, so we would go get, my mom was giving me guitar lessons because I love Nirvana and Bush, and I wanted to like be like Kurt Cobain and a rock star. And so during the 30-minute sessions, I would go there. You tell him what song you would want to learn. He'd try to learn it by ear for 15 minutes. He'd say, I'm going to go get a coffee and be right back. He'd go get a coffee, drink the coffee, and then go take a shit, and your lesson was over. And so I was like, Mom, and I finally told my mom, I was like, Mom, Reed's not teaching me anything. I was like, she's like, what does he do? I go, he
He listens to the song, he tries to play it, like learn it by ear for 5 minutes, gets a coffee, and then takes a shit. And then my friend Garrett and Adam, they're like, he does the same thing with me too. And my mom's like, you're not going to him anymore. So I wasn't learning. So I picked back up about 3 years ago just for a hobby. When you're competing and dieting, you don't do a lot of social stuff. So I like playing rock music, like Chevelle, Breaking Benjamin, stuff like that. So that keeps me entertained.
But back to the, life. Have a life. Go out. Hang out with your friends.
Yeah, so I started with Armon in March of this year. Previously I competed in strongman, and I was weighing in about 310 of fluff, of fat. And he said obviously I was carrying a good amount of muscle but needed to diet down quite considerably. And we'd been dieting about 10 days, and I sent him a text convinced I was flat, needed carbs. And the text just came back, nope, you're not flat, you're just fat. And that kind of got it started on the right track with Armon. He's very blunt, but it definitely helps to have that in a coach.
Do you have to have discipline? Yeah, you can't go out drinking and partying and expect to come in your best potential for a show. Are there genetics freaks out there that can drink, do drugs, party, and still come in nuts? Yeah, there are. You can still enjoy life and bodybuild. I'm competing. I haven't competed in 2.5 years. My body's not used to it. I still hang out with my friends, go to the movies. It's October. I love haunted houses, walking through haunted houses. Live your life. Don't make bodybuilding your main priority and not live, or don't do the other extreme is, do it and do it half-assed.
My name is Tammy Bliley. I'm an IFBB Pro Women's Physique competitor, but doing some muscle reconstruction tonight with Armon Adibi, less than 4 weeks out from Nationals. But making sure everything's balanced for him, realigning everything, gonna create better pumps in the gym, make sure he's symmetrical, striated, creates better vascularity, but just keeping him balanced. Working on him about once a week to keep him happy in the gym.
I'm having trouble spreading my lats.
Yeah. See how his left lat is so much farther in. We'll get that all the way open for him. Go ahead and relax for a second. I'm going to actually do that one again. Just 1 second. Go ahead and come back up. You'll notice too how it's throwing his right middle trap off too. See how it's actually dropping this one down a little bit? I'm leaving that one.
Oh, wow.
Relax. Yeah, so we'll straighten it all.
Feeling my left lat because that's herniated disc or
Yeah.
kind of.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the rear delt, I'm going to push that forward.
Okay.
I'll take a rector, pull it out.
Okay.
So a rector will actually scoop under your lat and push it out without you having to try so
Okay.
hard. Plus we'll get range of motion back in your neck
Yeah.
100% again.
Yeah.
And then that will make a big difference
Okay.
too, where because I can notice now that when you're coming back up like this, you're trying to push back because of
Yeah.
the discomfort here, where I'll be able to get you more here. So you
Right.
can roll back a little bit more.
Awesome.
Okay, let's go ahead and just do a most muscular. Not worried about abs right now. Yeah, and you can see on his legs, see how he's much more deeper on this side here. We'll make this nice and even here. This cuts about up to here. I'll actually bring it all the way up into his abs to taper his abs in a little bit. And then same thing here. We need to actually start way down here on this here. Also what it's doing is it's pushing this calf forward. So we'll drop that calf back to be even with this one as well. Okay, we got a little bit of everything to do. Come across. We've got about a 1/4 inch more height here, so we're gonna actually make these even. You can see here, this lower erector is actually pushed out. We're actually gonna line this up. So as soon as I pull this in, look at the difference in his waistline. That will actually just bring that waistline in a little bit, and it will actually help pull water, even if he's consuming 2-3 gallons a day. So versus doing the traditional deep tissue that most people do where they just go up and down and press the muscle, it's actually just going to bruise him and make him sore. I'm actually going to go underneath the muscle, pull it up, realign the fibers, and then he'll actually get that peak immediately. As soon as he's off the table, he'll get the biggest pump ever. So if he went from here to the gym, to train calves or chest, we're going to go through everything on him, but it just creates even a better pump. So a lot of my guys that are getting ready to compete or just train hardcore, we line up all their massage work before they go train. That way it creates a better pump for them when they're training. When I'm able to realign all the fibers, we get them out of contraction, which is, you don't want to be in contraction all the time. It affects things like sleep. You know, most of the guys that after they get the work done, they'll sleep really well because we can get them into relaxed phase as well. Plus, this tendon on him is completely locked. So, what it will do is it'll lock the bottom of his foot right here, which cardio, calves, a lot of my guys have where their feet burn.
Yeah, I've been burning really bad.
Yeah,
lately.
yeah.
Like doing nothing.
Yeah, that's because it's completely locked here.
And I've only been doing cardio
You can see
once a
here,
week.
he's got a little bit of definition. Once a week?
Yeah, 20 minutes once a week.
So, yeah. And as soon as I open this, you'll just... And this is probably one of the most uncomfortable areas on these guys to open, this and chest. But you'll feel it drop down right away. There we go. The way to contact me is literally by cell phone. Text message, give me a call. I work 7 days a week, 15 hours a day, so we can always find room for you.
I lost my mom in April from breast cancer. I was my best friend, biggest supporter in bodybuilding and life. On top of that, 2 weeks ago I lost one of my best friends, Chris Jalali. We grew up together. He's a bodybuilder too. He did a lot of fitness covers and all these sorrows in life. You can be weak and shut down, which it's easy to, or get addicted to drugs or just quit on life. And I'm not like that. I just keep going, and that's all you can do. I ask God for the strength to, keep pushing me. And I know my mom was watching down on me. She was an amazing person, angel, and she touched many lives. And so she said, Armon, just keep doing what you love. Baby, I love you. Live your life right. I'll see you again. And that's what I'm doing. I'm coaching my, clients. They're doing amazing. I'm getting back into bodybuilding myself. Even if I don't get my pro card at the Nationals, I still got back up on stage, thinking I would never even get back out on stage again after all my injuries. Yeah, love you, Mom, and I know you watch down on me every day, and I'm happy I can just be in the gym training and watching my muscles grow or get back to where they were. You guys work out over there. Yeah.